Hello folks, this is Belkin Vanderspuds and I'm back with you again to discuss what's happening in climate change. And COP27 has just finished, proving once again that we'll spend yet another year arguing over the same things that have not resulted in us protecting ourselves from climate change. And I think it's about time we do something a little bit different. So today, what I'm going to talk about is finding people who know the solutions. But what are the solutions? Well, first thing we got to do is commit to stopping doing the same old status quo. Let's do something different, shall we? From the very beginning, let's find people who can do something different and support them. That's the lesson. First, let's stop paying to throw away what we've paid to have. And that occurs all over again and again in our lives. All you have to do is look around a little bit and you'll find evidence of this. One perfect example is your refrigerator. And I know this may seem kind of strange, but if you think about your refrigerator, what are you doing? You're pumping the heat out of the inside of the box. But what are you doing with that heat? Well, you're throwing it out into the kitchen. And then what happens? Well, if it's wintertime, that's not so bad. You warm up the house a little bit. But if it's summertime, well, you're pumping that heat out into the kitchen, and now you got to get rid of it. So you have to use your air conditioner to pump that heat outside. And now you're paying to get rid of the heat that you had inside your refrigerator that you paid to move outside of your refrigerator. Let's stop doing that. So there are 10 things that must be done. And the way I see it, if we can accomplish these 10 things, then we can get a long way ahead in what will do all of us some good in the future. Not just from climate change, because climate change is a symptom. First thing is, let's find somebody who knows how to reduce the home utility bills for just about everybody in the U.S. and Canada by 10%. Imagine that. If we could do that, what a magnificent change we'd have. The second thing is do it with the existing technology and engineering that we already possess. There are a lot of solutions out there. All we have to do is apply them to the problems that we can identify through normal habits, normal routines. Next, it's utilize existing materials and adapt them to the specific situations. And I'm primarily talking about one solution I'm aware of in residential home construction. So do it while we increase the efficiency and profitability of the utility companies while reducing emissions at the same time. Because so often utility companies and large corporations think that change is going to reduce their profits and they're against it. So if we can do otherwise, then maybe they'll be on board. Next is do it without changing how people live already. Let's just look at what we do and how we do it and figure out how we can make it more efficient and more beneficial without changing individuals' routines. Next, do it while creating thousands of new full-time, long-term, high-paying jobs. It's important. This is something that should be considered. That this isn't a short-term fix. This is let's do it long-term. Do it in a corporate structure that's specifically designed to benefit everyone involved, all the stakeholders, not just the shareholders. And I'm talking about public benefit corporations. Do it with the intention of taking profits to expand the philosophy into more and better ways to save money for regular, everyday people. And what I'm talking about is take the profits from designs that work and apply them to the next solution. There are a multitude of solutions in residential homes that would lead to great savings. Do it with the intention of, do it with less money. The project should take less money than a single offshore windmill. Think about that. If you can reduce the cost of individuals by 10% for less than one offshore windmill, then you're doing something. Do it with the express intention of returning the funds back to the original donors so that they can continue spreading the joy.